the right rear, that 21 on Blaney.
Yeah, I think Blaney, that blocking he was doing on the 78, I think it cost him a little momentum, and that just opened that outside up for the 78, and around him went, and off he goes. He's pulling away about a tenth and a half, 2/10 a lap right here now.
Seven-tenths of a second separate Martin Truex Jr. from Ryan Blaney. Truex has led 90 circuits so far. Blaney's been out front for 83 laps after starting this race from his first career pole. Kevin Harvick 1.2 seconds in back. Does he have anything left? With 14 laps to go, and right behind him, Harvick's teammate Kurt Busch in fourth, 2 seconds back. And what an incredible night for Jimmy Johnson. I wish I had a count of how many cars he has passed after starting in back and having to go back to the back. Look at that. If your investment portfolio looked like that.
Buy, sell.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ride it up.
But you know,
see a great top 5 for Johnson if he hangs on. Here's 8th place.
Another recovery by that 2 car. He's had an up and down night too. And here he is battling for a top 10. Not far behind these two guys here. Daniel Suarez has had a great night. He's running in the top 10. I don't think anybody's going to catch Martin Truex Jr., but I do think that the 4 car may be able to get around the car of Blaney because he is coming up to the back of him, and he looks a little quicker. Kevin Harvick in it for you. The Truex is long.
You can see Blaney, he's struggling a little bit with the back end of the car, and he's gotten pretty loose. We saw that happen towards the end of the run the last time. Seems like it's creeping in there a little bit sooner here.
Yeah, it looks like he's chasing that car up the track now, Jeff. The 21 of Blaney is.
201 miles per hour into turn 1.
Blaney's leading that bottom line.
We got a caution, we got a shot.
10 to go. Harvick's got time. From straightaway, a car gets turned, slides to the grass.
It's the Aaron 7 again.
Got turned around by Ty Dillon.
Are you kidding me?
I've never seen anybody go around and not hit anything that many times.
Well, he's had a lot of practice tonight. I mean, that's the 3rd time. Poor guy.
Somewhere several rabbits are missing feet.
No kidding.
Well, here's a look at it. It's not pretty.
77 Eric Jones, just trying to hang on with those older tires to get to the end. Who knows? I don't know if he misjudged Ty Dillon.
He definitely misjudged. Other than that, I'm not sure what happened.
I just didn't know if he was trying to get in behind him.
Let's go for Mr. Jones' latest wild ride. And here's the 13 team audio.
I didn't mean to get it. I got tight when he checked right there. I got the air on my front.
Right now, Eric Jones got me wondering, what do I have to do to finish this race?
But think about it, that's where he spun in practice, off turn 4. So he spun off turn 4 twice now, off of turn 2 twice, and he's still going.
Heck, none of my bonnet.
No, he didn't.
No.
What do they do now?
Whoa, a little dart and dive by
Well, they can think if they want, but by my calculations, other than Harvick, everybody's had of sticker tires. So, I knew he wasn't going to give up the 3rd spot.
Well, Kevin Harvick said on the radio about 3 laps ago, if we get a caution, we've got a shot at it.
I think he might be right.
Let's see what kind of poker face Ryan Blaney has.
Ryan Blaney's poker face has a poker face.
Old Dipsy dude. Now Dale Jr. stops. He is the free pass car on this caution. That'll get him back on the lead lap. 14 caution flags as Clark Barron takes a drink.
Poor old Cole said, I had this race 1 year ago, but something weird happened, and now here I am tonight.
This is one record we're not trying to set.
And something weird happened, my teammate called the caution.
Martin Truex will not go so far as to say this track owes him one. But what happened to him here last year, where a tiny screw that came out of a fitting and got caught between the wheel and the hub cost him a victory. Something that we've talked about during the practice and qualifying show, that something you just could not ever imagine happening again in a million years of stock car racing. They set him out. The one wheel was not tight because of that right there where a screw became lodged. There's what's left of that screw. You just can't imagine things like that happening. Keep that spacer to the hub there. So now, with 7 laps to go, and Truex in command, here's the leader.
Big red restart. Heading bottom. Just a little fast right now. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so let's try it. Hope it works out.
Boy, that's a tough call. That is a very tough call because if the 21 can just get to his right rear, he can really make his life difficult.
The guy's going to make their life difficult in 4 car. Because he's going to go to the apron, and the 78's going to have to block.
It'll be 3 wide by the time we get to
wide going into turn 1.
Well, early on in the heat of the afternoon, you had to be on the top side to go on the restart. But now things have way cooled down. It's a game changer.
Well, the temperature's cooled down.
Yes.
Things are getting ready to heat up. Well, this will be one to watch, folks. Just let me tell you. Go wake up Ethel until we get close to the TV. We're getting ready to see something here.
All right, 5 frames to go in the Go Bowling 400.
And don't spin the tires.
No turkeys.
Don't let them take you 3 or 4 wide.
Oh, it's going to get wild going into 1.
You lead 5 laps in a row, that's a Yahtzee. That's a checkered flag.
Okay. I'm working on it.
Take a deep breath, stay calm, get the heart rate down. Just don't make any mistakes.
You're talking to us. Yeah, right.
But isn't it like bowling? Do I go in the right lane or do I go in the left lane?
Jimmy Johnson, by the data, has passed 90 cars tonight. Good thing he likes passing cars. Here we go. 5 laps to go. Truex, Blaney, Harvick, Busch, Johnson, Hamlin, Busch, Keselowski.
Well, I think because the 4 car was able to get up to the left rear of the 21.
Whoa, they're not done. There goes the 48.
Oh, come on. Really,
Kurt Busch and Jimmy Johnson get together. Caution. We've tied the record.
Really?
I'd say that inside lane was a good call for Cole Perrin and Martin Truex.
Yeah, the 21 of Blaney tried to hang back just a little bit and anticipate it in the 78. Got a great start there, so maybe if Ryan Blaney learned a little something, you can see how he's hanging back. And just that little bit of jump right there gave him just enough to where the 4 gets sort of to the left rear of the 21 and maybe stalled him out a tiny bit.
Whoa.
Well, the 11 got the 41,
11
turned
tried
him
to go
down.
3 wide in the middle.
11 got the 41, turned him into the 48.
Let's look at it from our Goodyear aerial coverage.
You'll see the 11 right here. He gets right into the left rear of the 41. That shoots him in the 48.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson had no idea he was going to try to make that 3 wide, close that gap. They all made contact.
And here's Denny Hamlin's radio.
Now I'm trying to get out of it, but 41 can't come down from there.
Yeah, that's true. The 41, the 41 blocked him high, and then he went to the inside and he tried to block him low. And at that same time, he got the 11 of Denny Hamlin got his nose in there, and then the 48 of Jimmy Johnson started to come up.
And I'm not sure if Kyle Busch may have a little nose damage. Did he get in the back of Jimmy Johnson or not? Nope, apparently not.
It's
Okay.
kind of look, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I don't think so. Well, I told you to wake up, Ethan. It ain't over yet. Ain't over yet either.
No, it's not. Hamlin comes to pit road. He is joined by Johnson and Earnhardt. Jamie?
Definitely some fender rubs on the 48 and the 11. You see him pulling them out there. All they have, of course, like everybody else, is some glued up, scuffed tires to put on. They're going to go ahead and change all four, though, because they did have damage on the left and right sides of the 11.
We will restart with 2 laps to go. This will not be overtime. We're still in regulation.
Well, this is a duo. What did you learn? Ryan Blaney, what did you learn? Kevin Harvick, what did you learn?
I think Blaney might be better off not hanging back, actually maybe staying nose to nose with him, and just hoping that he stays in his quarter panel as they get down to turn 1.
Well, now, the Wood brothers have an alliance with Team Penske, and there's a new player in the second row.
Got that right.
And that's Penske's Brad Keselowski right behind Blaney.
Give him a shove.
At least one.
Or try to win himself.
Oh, Dale Jr. scooting.
Boy, it's been a rough time for the 48 and 88. They have had all kind of issues. This is going to be fun. I'm going to tell you, it's going to be fun. Not for them, but for us.
We're still in regulation with 2 laps to go. We'll have the restart. Truex Blaney, Harvick Keselowski, the Busch brothers in row 3, always exciting. Daniel Suarez having a career night with Kyle Larson in row 4. McMurray and Stenhouse, the 1-2 finish from last week, in row 5. And it's Bain and Kenseth, and here we go.
Well, everyone just couldn't get going again.
4 wide, pick a lane.
Everyone should have the advantage on the outside off the 2. He does over the 4. And Truex is long gone.
I thought the 4 Kevin Harvick might get back to his bumper, but here comes the 2 Keselowski.
Keselowski had one of those nights, and here he is fighting for a top 5. Oh, the 4's under 21. He's going to make that pass.
The white flag waves. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
3 wide.
3 wide into turn 1. Can they make it?
Keselowski made it.
Well, I tell you, Kevin Harvick is being mighty kind to that kid in the 21 car. He cut him some slack.
Out of turn number 4, denied last year by a crazy part failure. He led the most laps then. He leads the most laps now. Martin Truex gets his Kansas win.
Trouble down here in turn 1, guys. The car just went across the apron, slammed the wall.
Austin Dillon.
Not sure what happened there.
Well, man, good job. Keep it up. You're having one hell of a crew team, man.
Brad Keselowski finishes second, 1.1 seconds back. Kevin Harvick, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, all under a blanket with Kyle Larson. Daniel Suarez, 7th, a great drive. McMurray, 8th. Boyer, 9th. Trevor Bain, 10th.
Last week's winner, Stenhouse, 11th. Good run for those guys.
It's the 9th career win for Martin Truex Jr., and it comes at his team's effectively home racetrack. Second win of 2017. He won Las Vegas. 18 starts at Kansas. First checkered flag, and taking home the flag is Martin Truex with today's Sunoco fueling victory. One of 13 blue cars in tonight's race.
Mike, how many career victories did you say that was for Martin Truex Jr.? Did you say 9?
That's 9.
I mean, that blows my mind. This guy has led so many laps and has been in position. And that's why when he gets these wins or something happens when the caution comes out, it's like he thinks he's smitten, because I feel like he should have about 30 wins right now.
Well, I think the guy that's really matured and is, like he just said, you're a heck of a crew chief, Cole Turner. He's really come a long way in the last couple of years as a crew chief, making great calls. They got a good team. Won the race.
It's the 8th career win for Furniture Row Racing, their 2nd of the season and their 1st here in Kansas. 2nd win of the year for Toyota and their 4th win in Kansas. Ryan Blaney won the pole, won a stage, comes home 4th. Jamie?
Led 83 laps tonight. The good news is it broke that streak of bad races and bad luck for a while, Ryan, but I know this is a tough one for you to swallow. What's your take on tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it happens, I guess. We weren't very good long run. We had a great short run car, and I thought that was going to play right into our hands at the end there. And 78 got us on that restart somehow, and I said really longer than I should have. And I don't know, I was super loose there the last couple restarts, and he got me spinning my tires a little bit. So, it kind of stinks. I thought it worse. We should have finished 2nd, but I think it says a lot for this team to go out and lead laps and have a shot to go win races. So this is the right move to get back on track.
I think it's just a matter of time before we see the 21 in victory lane, Vince.
With Kyle Busch, who finishes 5th tonight after leading 59 laps, you managed to smile with Coach Joe Gibbs there in conversation, but I know you can't be happy with the way this one came to an end tonight.
I guess. I mean, we could have been 15th, for as off as we were on restarts and some other things kind of going on out there, but we got lucky missing the 48 there, so I don't know, just mediocre day. It seems like our mediocre days are top 5 days, which is good, but we just don't have the speed to be first. We just don't have that dominant speed to be up there all day. We kind of were the first section of the race, the second segment, halfway through that, we kind of lost a little bit of it, but then there at the end, we just didn't have enough for, especially the 78 on the long runs. The short runs, I felt like 3 laps I had enough, but after that, the 7M's Camry just didn't have it. So say thanks to Adam and all the guys that gave me a great piece and did a good job with it. Better than maybe we should have had a result of, but we'll go next week.
Keep digging. Kyle Busch, 5th tonight.
Martin Truex Jr. salutes the fans in the Kansas grandstand with his backwards victory lap. Blew out both rear tires, doing the donuts. Victory lane coming right up on FS1.